Travel to Greece and the islands has become a must activity according to the modern lifestyle. Greece is so rich in culture and beauty that it never seems to be completely explored, no matter how many times you visit it. In this video, we'll show you exactly why it's truly worth the visit. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Greece. Zagori. Towering mountains, virgin forests, and impressive gorges. A wild and evocative landscape. Zagori Wilria, to give the area its full name, is a cluster of stone villages, masterfully constructed bridges, and monasteries carved into the mountains. It's a pure and seductive holiday destination for all seasons. Tucked in the northwestern corner of Greece in the region of Epirus, Zagori is a mountainous region of stunning beauty in the Pindus mountain range. The region of Zagori has 46 traditional villages nestled on verdant mountain slopes, all connected by stone-arched bridges. These villages are ideal for those seeking relaxation and tranquility. Zagori is home to the impressive Vikos Gorge, the second deepest gorge in the world after the Grand Canyon. As the region remained cut off from the rest of the country for decades, it boasts an extensive network of old footpaths in good condition. Thessaloniki. The second largest city of Greece is a modern metropolis, bearing the marks of its stormy history and its cosmopolitan character, which give it a special beauty and charm. Thessaloniki offers the cosmopolitan culture and energy of a big city with the friendly ambience and charm of a smaller town. It's a wonderful destination to experience the real Greece without the crowds and congestion of Athens. Magnificent 3rd century remains stand next to neoclassical mansions, colorful markets, and old oil warehouses converted into trendy wine bars and restaurants. Food and wine are part of the culture here, and the city is considered a gastronomic paradise among locals. This delightful city has an impressive multi-ethnic heritage influenced by the different civilizations that have left their mark, including the Romans, Venetians, and Ottoman Turks. Visitors are awed by the ancient ruins, Byzantine churches, and the world-class archaeology museum, one of the best in Greece. From small tavernas to nightclubs and other entertainment venues, Thessaloniki offers it all. Halkidiki. The main summer destination in northern Greece, Halkidiki is a lush region with 3 peninsulas located near Thessaloniki. Shaped like Poseidon's trident and sticking out into the Aegean Sea, Halkidiki is a treat for visitors. Lush green forests that reach right down to the beach, golden sunlight reflected in the turquoise waters, a traditional style with a rich gastronomic and cultural heritage, endless coves, unique architectural sites, perfectly preserved Christian monuments, and a host of unexplored treasures all add their own rich touch to the unique canvas that is Halkidiki. Among the intoxicating blend of blue and green, the visitor will find major hotel complexes built to the highest standards, particularly on the first of the 3 legs, Cosmopolitan Cassandra. Here, there are also traditional seafront guest houses, little hidden treasures, and marinas along the coast at Sithonia, as well as some unique archaeological sites. Lindos. Nestling at the foot of a steep rock and beautifully surrounded by the sea lies the traditional settlement of Lindos. On the top of the same rock stands a centuries-old Acropolis. The Acropolis bears silent witness to Lindos's glorious past, a major naval power of ancient times which reputedly had a population of 17,000. Lindos provides a mix of history and beaches. The village has many historic houses known as captains' houses, often dating from the 16th, 17th, or 18th century. The village itself is situated on a network of cobbled streets, all of which are entirely pedestrianized. The houses are small, whitewashed, and sit beautifully on the hillside, making it one of the most beautiful places on the island. The landscape of Lindos encapsulates the essence of Rhodes, a surprisingly felicitous blend of ancient and medieval. The view of Lindos village with its cubic houses sprawling down the hillside under the Acropolis is one of the most photographed scenes in Greece. Peloponnese. Peloponnese is a destination for all seasons with a rich history and a rich landscape. Shaped much like a large leaf, Peloponnese was traditionally called Morea, which means mulberry leaf. Located in the southernmost region of both Europe and Greece, Peloponnese is a wide peninsula connected to the mainland by the Rio Antirio Bridge. It's the land of ancient Sparta, home of the Holy Olive Grove and the birthplace of the Olympic Games. War, myths, and culture saturate the cities and countryside of one of the most beautiful destinations of mainland Greece. The Peloponnese is a celebration of contrasts, majestic mountains embraced by a dramatic golden coastline of endless beaches and exotic coves, pure unspoiled landscapes, technicolor water, and fertile valleys are all just a short car ride away. Road trippers and landlubbers never tire of its winding roads that disappear into the horizon where sea and sky become one. Meteora. Pillars of rock sculpted by prehistoric rivers and crowned by otherworldly monasteries, monuments to the power of faith. A trip to Meteora offers the unique experience of nature's grandeur in conjunction with history, architecture, and man's everlasting desire to connect with the divine. From the early Christian times, the Meteora vertical cliffs were regarded as the perfect place to achieve absolute isolation, to discover peace and harmony, and thus to support man's eternal struggle for spiritual elevation. The Greek word meteora means suspended in the air, and this phrase aptly describes the spectacular cliffs that rise more than 1,200 feet into the air. The World Heritage listed Meteora is an extraordinary place and one of the most visited in all of Greece. Delphi, Greece's most popular archaeological site. Located about 2.5 hours from Athens along the slopes of the awe-inspiring Mount Parnassus, Delphi was considered by the ancient Greeks to be the center of the world. This ancient town and seat of the most important Greek temple and oracle of Apollo lay in the territory of Phocis on the steep lower slope of Mount Parnassus, about 6 miles from the Gulf of Corinth. Delphi is now a major archaeological site with well-preserved ruins. Dedicated to the god Apollo, Delphi was an important oracle. In ancient times, people would come to this sacred spot to inquire of the priestess for advice on a wide range of topics from farming to relationships and politics. Significant ruins and structures at Delphi include the Temple of Apollo, the Athenian treasury, the theater and hippodrome that once hosted events of the ancient Pythian Games. Cape Sunion. Situated at the southernmost tip of the Attica Peninsula, Cape Sunion is best known as the site of the ruins of the ancient Greek temple of Poseidon, the god of the sea. The ancient Greek temple of Poseidon at Cape Sunion is one of the major monuments of the Golden Age of Athens. The remains are perched on the headland surrounded on 3 sides by the sea. The site is a popular day excursion for tourists from Athens, with sunset over the Aegean Sea as viewed from the ruins a sought-after spectacle. Athens, historic city and capital of Greece. Many of classical civilization's intellectual and artistic ideas originated here, and the city is generally considered to be the birthplace of Western civilization. Athens lies 5 miles from the Bay of Phaleron on an inlet of the Aegean Sea, where Piraeus, the port of Athens, is situated in a mountain-girt arid basin divided north-south by a line of hills. The city is still dominated by 5th century BC landmarks, including the Acropolis, a hilltop citadel topped with ancient buildings like the colonnaded Parthenon Temple. The Acropolis Museum, along with the National Archaeological Museum, preserves sculptures, vases, jewelry, and more from ancient Greece. Like other hilltop sites in the ancient Greek world, Athens' Acropolis was both a place of worship and refuge when under attack. Crowned by the mighty Parthenon Temple, the Acropolis rises above modern Athens. Athens contains several ancient sites, and these include the Acropolis, the Parthenon, ancient Agora, Roman Agora, Hadrian's Library, Hadrian's Arch, Temple of Zeus, museums, etc. All of these sites are walking distance from one another. In 1834, Athens became the capital of the modern Greek state, and in 2 centuries since, it has become an attractive modern metropolis with unrivaled charm. Today, Greater Athens is by far the economic, political, and cultural center of modern Greece, with nearly half of the country's population. From the Acropolis to the Temple of Zeus, to the bustling restaurants around Monastiraki Square, there is something around every corner to discover. Greek islands. With brilliant blue water and sun-bleached ruins, the Greek islands will fill your imagination with mythical tales. Greece has 6,000 islands in total, scattered in the Aegean and Ionian seas, of which only 227 are inhabited. Soak up the majestic beauty of Santorini or indulge in the lively nightlife of Mykonos. Days are filled with big blue skies and endless miles of aquamarine coastline, with some of Europe's cleanest beaches. Each island has its own unique blend of ancient ruins, mystic castles, and rare wildlife. Breathtaking views from soaring cliffs, whitewashed churches topped with bright blue domes, and archaeological treasures from a lost civilization are just some of the reasons that the island of Santorini is routinely included in the lists of best places to visit in the world. Santorini erupts with charm, a volcano embraced by the Aegean. This island phenomenon in the Cyclades gives its visitors a mythical experience. If you love history, you don't want to miss out on a visit to Rhodes. Located near the coast of Turkey in the Dodekanes, this beautiful island packs many historic treasures. Getting lost in Rhodes' Old Town is a must. Stunning Crete is the largest of the Greek islands and also the 5th largest in the Mediterranean. It boasts gorgeous beaches and mountains and is dotted with quaint villages. Mykonos, Greece's most famous cosmopolitan island, a whitewashed paradise in the heart of the Cyclades. Set out on a journey to discover a fascinating world where glamour meets simplicity. In the heart of the Adriatic Sea is Corfu, one of the Ionian islands. Of all the best islands in Greece, Corfu probably offers the most variety of everything, from its blend of ethnic cultures to its contrasting landscapes and array of attractions. An island steeped in Byzantine history and Greek mythology, Corfu features charming old towns laced with the varying architectural styles of its Greek, Italian, French, and British past. From gorgeous beaches, ancient ruins, colorful harbors, and active volcanoes, the Greek islands have it all. As we come to the end of this video, I want to thank you for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Till next time.